Okay, so we have a question here. This one is, again, I don't make the rules here. I do not make these rules. These are social rules. And if you don't want to hear these rules that pretty much most people go by, then click off this video now. I don't make these rules. Don't hate the messenger. All right, this is what's out there. So the question is, question group, hey Harley, I would like to go in, sorry, all right, start again. Harley, I'd like you to go into depth on everything a girl should do to be totally magnetic and irresistible to everyone. I'm in my hot girl era, and I want to do absolutely everything to maximize my magnetism and SMV. Bit of background, this is early 20-something female. Lost some weight, doing my protocol, lost weight, got a stripper body now, getting the attention, things are changing for her. All right, now, it's a great question. How to go into depth on everything a girl should do to be totally magnetic and irresistible to anyone. How's the what's the word, the hope there in that one? Irresistible to everyone. I'll tell you what, people. Everybody loves you until they see you as competition. All right? Everyone loves you until they see you as competition, or everyone tolerates you until they see you as competition. Everyone's your friend until they see you as competition. Composition. Your aesthetic composition will be threatening to some people, and they will see you as competition. Just like if you're, and everyone will be your friend until they feel your rejection, and then they'll feel blah, 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 blah. So not everyone's going to like you, all right? Not everyone's going to want to be around you, because some people, maybe if you're, let's say this girl's, let's say she's 20, all right? Then there's a guy there who's 25 or 23 who sees the 20-year-old girl in the club getting the attention that she used to get, and now she's 23 or looks a bit more stressed out or had a kid or whatever. She doesn't get the attention, so now she's like, I want to be 20 again. I want to be that girl, center of attention. Women's currency is attention. All right, all women's currency is attention. Most healthy men out there, their currency is sex. Okay, so that's why you have girls at nightclubs getting all this attention. Right? They don't necessarily want sex. I mean, yeah, a lot of them do, but attention's what they're really looking for. All right. Now you have guys going to the club, straight guys, they're looking for sex. All right, and even most guys out there, even if they're bi guys, which is a lot in the club these days. Like a lot of guys in the club are bi, and a lot of chicks don't understand that. Right? And there's nothing wrong with being bi, gay, whatever. Just tell chicks you are, I guess. They don't think that you're really into them more than the night or whatever, or as a beard. So that's the deal. Is like not everyone's going to be see you as irresistible. All right, they might agree that you're pretty and young and feminine and have a stripper body. If they're being honest, they'll agree with those things because those things are true. But it doesn't mean they're going to like you. Some people are going to hate you. They're going to want to see you fall on your face, literally. She fell on her face. Oh, poor 20-year-old girl. Poor 20-year-old girl with the stripper body. She fell on her face. Oh, this is a poor baby. So there's not. So first of all, crush the idea that everyone's going to find you magnetic and irresistible. Right? Everybody has a use-by date for certain things in society. I'm 45. If I was 15 and I could ride this strong, people would be like, damn, this kid's got some future. If I'm 45, they're like, cool story, bro. Wait, you keep it in shape. That's really good. Cool story, buddy. Nice work. Keep it up. See ya. I remember when I was 2003, so I was 25. Actually, I was 24, and I was riding as like a little tour guide for this Spanish team called Once. And Manolo Sayers came up to me after a few days of training. He's like, "Well, you go good, mate. You're all right." He's like, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 24." And he's like, "Okay, cool." And he thought I was probably like 17 or something because I looked like fresh-faced baby. And when he realized I was 24, he's like, "Okay, cool. Let's turn around." I'm like, "You're too old, buddy. No worries. If you're 17, maybe we can, we'll keep in contact." So, that was cool with that, I understand. So the freedom of knowing we all have a use-by date for certain things in life is liberating because we can make the most of those times. People trust me more now at 45 with advice, dating advice, nutrition, weight loss advice, because I've done the last 20 years, etc. of, what I've been doing. If I was 25, people are like, yeah, cool story, bro. You read something off some kind of a website or whatever, and you just like click copy, whatever. they wouldn't, most serious people wouldn't trust what I've got to say. So everyone has a use-by date, and some people out there who will be taken seriously because they're aesthetic won't be taken seriously because of their advice, because like, well, you're only 20. What would you know? So it's okay, and that's okay. This is where we got to have, just like, I don't make these rules. I don't make the rules that women prefer guys to date and fuck guys taller than them and with much more money than them. I don't make those rules and much more experience than they do. I don't make those rules, okay? And so women out there are like, oh, you don't, and they'll say these things, and I'm like, well, you also have your standards too. When's the last time you dated a guy shorter than you? Oh, well, I would. I just haven't yet. It's like, oh, you would you? Yeah, cool story. I would walk past a briefcase full of $1 million. I mean, I would, So it's just about guys and girls understanding this. So to answer the question, I can't answer that question because that's absolutely impossible. Absolutely impossible that everyone's going to be. It's not going to happen. Like, it's never going to happen. Especially when you're dealing with women and feminine men whose mood just changes like the wind. One minute they love you, next minute they're like, fuck off, die. Okay? I hate you. I want to see you dead. So it's, you don't make me feel good anymore, so I hate you. Okay? So again, stop that with the desire or dream or fairy tale thinking that everyone's going to be, you're going to be irresistible to everyone. Okay? Not going to happen. So the next question is, I'm in my hot girl era. Yes, you are. Indeed. I want to do absolutely everything to maximize my magnetism and SMV. Then get famous on social media. That's what you're missing right now. Because people don't know you exist. Sorry. Not as many people as you want know you exist. Right? You have a very, 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 very small footprint on social media, which is great. And you don't have to have a social media influencer lifestyle or whatever. You don't have to be an influencer, but you're asking me the question, I want to do absolutely everything to maximize my magnetism and SMV, then that's going to get noticed. It's about being noticed for the right things. All right? Do you think Amber Heard is more famous than ever before? Yeah. Do you think she's famous for the right things? Do you think people, like guys and people like who know what's going on, are really attracted to anymore? Would I want to sit in the same room as Amber Heard without a camera filming what's going on, so I don't get some fake claim? And I wouldn't even want to be in the room in case the camera didn't record. All right. So Amber Heard has crushed her SMV. Let's take away all the bullshit she said about Johnny and all this crap. Very, very aesthetic still, but remember when she was back in the day, when she was like 23 or Natasha's age or whatever, 24, and just had this glow. Wow, what a look, okay? What a look. Everyone's like, damn, she's very, very pretty. And she pretty much wrote that with drugs and spite and blah, 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 and probably eating disorders and cocaine and all that sort of stuff, unfortunately, which is common. She didn't have to. She could have just done my protocols, fruit, rice, sugars, etc., and kept that natural glow like all these Asian girls and African girls keep if they stay on their traditional diets and stay away from the spite, stay away from the fake claims. But she didn't, so she changed her whole look. So to maximize your magnetism, avoid going down those routes, all right? So people think, okay, I've got to get fame. Okay, let me create some drama, make some lies. There's recently a big case here in Australia called Brittany Higgins, where she made this claim this dude raped her, but she had no evidence, all right? Even the prosecutors threw it out in the end, all right? But she still got awarded, I think, $3 million and got national media attention. Both, I would say, overall quite negative attention, but her looks totally changed. She was quite slim, what most people would say quite attractive, and now the photos the media puts up of her, I'm going to say that she probably wouldn't get hired as, a 1995 Victoria's Secret models calendar girl. She probably wouldn't, she definitely could have just a few years ago. So we have to be careful what we do to get fame, because if we make up lies about people, etc., then that's going to show in our face eventually. We're going to have a lot of spite, and karma's going to bite us in the bum. We're going to develop drug addiction issues to try and suppress the bad thoughts, etc. Anyway, so that's the deal, is, do you want to be known for doing good on the planet, or what do you want to be known for? That's as simple a thing as that. And so that's going to build up your magnetism as well, is being known for good things. But then again, you could do good things. Do you think Mother Teresa was liked by everyone? No. Was Jesus liked by everyone? Nailed to the cross. You know, all these people out there in society who have done great things. You know, even let's just use the example of attractive women. All right, on social media, they got a social media following because they got a pretty body and a pretty face. All right, they just dance to music on TikTok and they get millions and millions of audience. They're going to their use by date will come at some point, and then they'll feel like, hey guys, where are you? Where's your what? Oh, you just want me for my looks? Yeah, you know. And so that can be very, very hard for young women to understand that, you know, and that's what makes them become feminists like Clem Ford, etc. And they want to attack the girls who are on the podium now, versus go, cool, I had my time to shine. I had it, or I didn't use it. That's my fault. Whatever. The time's passed. I had my shot. Didn't get it. No worries. Move on. So I'd say personality. Like, you got the stripper body, and then, you know, and that's fantastic. You know, doors open a lot when girls have stripper bodies, for sure. Same with guys. You know, for guys over 6 foot with a stripper body, women are going to give him a lot more attention. You know, if he's got a lot of money, or, you know, more money than she has, then she's going to be, you know, there's just social triggers. I don't make the rules, people. All right, I don't agree with a lot of these things. You know, I'm just saying this is how it is. Like, this hat is black. I can't, you know, this is how it is. With green font, it says Team Vegan. So I'm not sure that really answers your question. But again, just personality. What's a good personality? A humble personality is respected and admired by all sane people. A humble personality, all right? But again, this is irresistible to everyone. I keep getting hooked on this one. A lot of people out there have mental health issues. A lot of people out there use drugs. They're not sober, so they're constantly like, ah, or they're doing sugar-phobic diets. Ah, their cortisol's too high to really appreciate what's going on. Okay, so you're dealing with that as well. You know, it's a bit like having a wild bird that's stuck in a fence, and you're trying to pull it out gently, and the bird thinks you're trying to kill it. Okay, that's just what wild birds do. Okay, so you just do your best and take the bird out of the fence without hurting it more, and let it go. But it's not going to think, oh, thanks, buddy. It's going to fly away and like, oh, I almost got killed by that crazy person who got me in the fence there. You know, so you're going to deal with people like that who are just totally neurotic from a lot of medications or certain diets of carb phobia, sugar phobia, etc. And they're in this cortisol psychosis. Elevated cortisol induced psychosis. So just, I would say, hang around people who value your worth, right? And not just your aesthetic worth, but value your worth as a human being, as a humble human being who wants to help Mother Nature. There we go. A humble human being who wants to help Mother Nature and leave a positive legacy on the planet, versus another narcissistic TikToker or YouTuber. Hey guys, it's me, like me, you know, and and you see those girls and those guys, they suffer, man, with so much depression and you know that's some people's destiny. They weren't that hot and they become hot and they get attention and then it gets to their head and then they lose their humility, they lose their ability to be humble, and they rise to stardom, and then they develop drug issues and relationship issues and go, everyone's so shallow, they just like makes it look good. But it's like, yeah, because there's not much else going up the top, man, because you're just a narcissistic sociopath. So karma comes in certain crazy ways. But yeah, I find it all very interesting with social media. You know, it's just crazy times on social media there. Crazy times. You know, again, I can have my chest out. You know, I can have a nipple. You know, I can have nipples on camera because I'm a guy. Girls can't do that, can they? Okay, isn't that? I can be topless in my gaming chair with nipples out, and it's okay because I'm a guy. So there's different rules for different people, and I can say that's a silly rule, blah 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 blah. But that's just the rules, people. So this, if you don't agree with what I'm saying in this video, that I understand that I don't make the rules. Just like I can sit here as a man with my nipples exposed, and that's okay. Okay, I ran the running race this morning with shirt off. I could do that. there's rules in society, social rules, in different countries, different cultures, that if you break, there's consequences of them. And you can try and break yourself saying, I don't like that, that's not good, fuck all men, fuck all women, blah, 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 fuck the world, blah. Or you can just go, okay, this is the rules, they're silly, but I'll go around them because this is what I'm doing in my life, okay? Hopefully that answers the question. Probably doesn't. Not everyone's going to love you. Most people don't even love themselves, all right? Not everyone's going to like you. Most people don't even like themselves. Okay, I'll have a baby then. The baby will love me. No. Most kids end up hating their parents. I'll be a nice parent. I'll be a good parent. I'll do everything for my baby. Most parents who do that, their kids still fucking hate them, all right? So this is what happens with women. They're like, I want attention. I want to have a baby now. I want the baby attention. I'll be a mummy. People give me attention on my mummy. Yeah, for a bit, but then we're like, this chick's gone crazy now. Postnatal depression, or she's lost her shape in her body, or just things have happened, hormones and money problems, and it's just like, you know what I mean? It's a harsh world out there, people, all right? It's very, very harsh. We have over 30,000 kids dying every day under age 5 from starvation. That's the sort of world we're living in. You want to bring kids into that world because you want to find some purpose or whatever? That's, in my opinion, very, very cruel on those children, all right? I love my life. I think I just got lucky that I just born with this attitude of like, may as well enjoy life. Do good for the planet, do good for the animals. Hope other people see the same. I love doing what I do. Why do I love doing what I do? Is it something I've created myself? Is it something I was born with? Maybe it's a bit of both. It's a spectrum. I don't know. But I love my life. Okay. I understand a lot of people out there who don't love their lives. They're self-harming themselves. They want to harm others, physically or mentally or whatever. There's a lot of fucked up people in the world. Fucked up from their parents or environment or ex-girlfriend or boyfriend or kids at school, bullies at school, blah, 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 workmates who are fucked in the head or whatever. It's like, it's a tough world out there, gang. So I would say to our friend here, enjoy your stripper body, enjoy your young stripper body, use it to create change in the planet, use it to push environmental things, use it to push nutritional things, use your young female high SMV stripper body for the greater good of the planet. And you're going to feel good from that, all right? Because eventually that young stripper body will form into a cougar body, stripper body, which is fantastic, but it's still, you will not pull the same attention as you did when you were 19 or 20, as you did when you were 24, whatever, and assuming you look the same. It's just there's different things that go on, it's just a different vibe, okay? Now, if a girl's overweight, and when she's 20 and she loses weight, then, yeah, she can have a higher SMV at 40 than she had when she was 20, okay? Because she's lost weight, didn't have kids, and just kept herself in a spite-free mentality, etc. So there's exceptions to the rule, for sure. Just like a guy can be 5 foot and all of a sudden grow to 6 foot when he's 25, and girls just like, oh my god, you're 6 foot now. We can be more than friends. Actually, no, that doesn't happen, does it? Oh, you know what I mean? So women out there, as hard as women, as hard as everyone. If you're a woman, you have challenges. If you're a guy, you have challenges. Right? There's a whole generation out there of guys who aren't going to get sex unless they pay for it. Right? Because women are like, you don't fit my criteria. And it's that number's a lot bigger out there than there is of women who are femcells. The incel population is pretty big. But anyway, that's another video. Okay. Different topic there. So not everyone's going to love you. Not everyone loves themselves.